all these people who have interviewed you for YouTube, a lot of people have made a lot of money off those videos because those people have a lot of followers. Some of those videos have millions of views. So they've made a lot of money off of your husband. I don't know if you were aware of that. And so when people click into those videos, what they're looking for is they want, people in other states consider this to be a backwards, hillbilly, redneck, racist state, right? Yeah. And so when they click into the video, they're looking for racism. They want to find somebody from Arkansas who confirms their belief that Arkansas is a racist state. And so that's why they're clicking into the damn video, is because they want to say, aha, you see, Arkansas is a racist redneck state. And you are playing right into that. And you're helping those people make money.
No, let's don't put it all on him. I've lived here all my life. It was considered racist long time before that. Right. I don't know if you know that the Jews runs a lot of things.
I met a lot of people there. You think it's a shithole, whatever. I met a lot of people there who, to be quite honest, I don't want to be rude, but are a hell of a lot smarter than you are. Okay. And a hell of a lot smarter than you are. And they live in Africa. 4.6 stars. So in Arkansas, I guess if you have pubic hairs all over the damn hotel and ice cold showers and sheets that are so skeevy that I felt like I had to, didn't feel like I had to. I did sleep with my clothes on last night. That gets you 4.6 stars in Arkansas. You think YouTubers are being unfair about this town, calling it the most racist town, or you think they were basically accurate?
I think they're still very accurate.
You just think those are very, very accurate? The most popular kids in town were black?
Yes.
And you grew up to go to Tom's house, and you said he's actually a nice guy?
Yeah.
Sounds like a bad idea. I don't know if I should be doing this. What if this guy comes out here with a gun? But the 10 Commandments, is it compatible with being a Klansman, following the 10 Commandments?
Well, absolutely simple question. Name me a non-white community. Name me a white community in America that you'd be afraid to go to.
I'm not afraid to go into any black community, and I don't think you're understanding me. I'm not afraid to go anywhere, white, black, anywhere. Good morning, folks, from Harrison, Arkansas, reputed to be the most racist town in America. Where am I right now? I am standing before you. This has got to be the most famous billboard on YouTube. It absolutely is. Can you read that? I'm sure you probably can. Just in case you can't, let's zoom in on this a little bit here. So there's a task force that has been trying to remove this billboard unsuccessfully because it's here on private land. And apparently they were successful in removing a bunch of other billboards from the area. Another bunch of other racist billboards. So this is private property, and back here in the woods, you can hear a whole bunch of vicious dogs barking. So I'm leaving my car door open in case they sick the dogs on me. But this task force has been trying to remove all the racist signs from the area, and apparently they've been successful in removing all of them except for this one, which, by the way, it also has a advertisement for Jason Robb, an attorney who I believe his father is Tom Robb, the Grand Wizard of the KKK. So, in any case, so many YouTubers have come here and have concluded that this is the most racist town in America, based upon this and perhaps other signs, and also the fact that the history of this region, of this being a sundown town. In fact, the whole county was called the Sundown County because African Americans could not be here after sundown. And also there's been lynchings here, historically, a lot of terrible things. But are the people of Harrison still racist? Well, I'm sure that some of them are, but there's 13,000 people living here, and apparently an awful lot of them are not racist, and they're not keen to be branded that way.
For the quote-unquote most racist town, this is the town I've gotten the most love from, and I just want to say I truly appreciate it.
So, also, just outside of town, we're going to visit this today. A lot of people here in Harrison were trying to say, well, we're not the racists. The racists are the people over in Zinc is the racist town. We're not the racist town. Zinc is a tiny little hamlet near here. We're going to visit Zinc today. But the people of Zinc are also apparently saying, hey, we're not racist either, because Thom Robb and the KKK's compound is not actually technically in Zinc. It's in an unincorporated area just outside Zinc. So hell, nobody wants to be the most racist town, do they? Which I think is a good sign, folks. But we're going to have a hell of an interesting day today. We are going to look around Harrison a little bit. We're going to go out to Zinc. We're going to at least drive by the Klan compound and Thom Robb's church out there. And then we're going to go to a host of other places today. We're going to be heading out to a place called Return to the Land, a whites-only settlement, whites-only community. So we are investigating racism today in Arkansas. Let's go, folks. This place called the Carlton Marion Inn. They call themselves a resort, but as you can see, this looks like a freaking motel, doesn't it? Pretty much just like an ordinary motel. Super high quality resort when they give you a fly swatter. Top notch. Nasty, man. There's like pubes all over this in here. No chance. No chance of my sleeping on these sheets. These are nasty. Dude, managing this place, you know, there's hairs, a lot of pubes on the bed sheets here in this motel. And he didn't act surprised, like, oh, really? Or, I'm sorry about that, sir. He said, well, we don't have to be working here today, so you're gonna have to change rooms. Okay. This room seems to be a little bit cleaner, but it does not have the fly swatter as the other room did. And of course, wouldn't you know it, I have flies in the room. In the room that had the fly swatter, the original one, the pubic hair room, there were no flies, but there was a fly swatter. Anyways, let's go. Sorry for the disheveled appearance. Have not shaved or showered yet. Man, if you are ever in Yellville, Arkansas, do not stay in this damn motel. I'm telling you, man, this place sucks. I tried to shave this morning, ran the water in the sink for 10 minutes. It couldn't get hot, could only get cold. I don't want to shave with cold water. No luck also in the shower. The shower's been running for 15 minutes. It will not get hot. So looks like cold showers and cold shave are the order of the day here in Yellville. So this is what you get for more than $100. And there's nobody here at the hotel for me to complain at. It's 6 a.m. trying to get an early start. And there's nobody here to even listen to my complaint other than you folks. Sorry, you're the ones who had to hear it. Do not stay here. This place sucks. Now I'm in downtown. I'm in the historic courthouse square of Harrison, Arkansas. And man, I'm a sucker for a beautiful small town square. And this is certainly one of those. As you can see, there's absolutely no traffic here on the square too, so I can wander right in the middle of the road. But one thing I left out from the introduction, folks, is also this viral video where someone was holding a BLM sign. I think it was outside of a Walmart or someplace like that here in town. And he sort of filmed people hurling insults and stuff like that at him too.
Explain to me why I couldn't fly fast.
Have a little pride in the race, brother. What pride, what pride?
I'm looking for somebody to talk to this morning here in Harrison. I want to get some breakfast too. And there is not a damn person out yet. It's about 7:15 a.m. And when I asked him if he was from here, he said, unfortunately.
It's true.
Are there a lot of different types of bigotry here, like racism, also homophobia, like other things, or just racism?
Oh yes.
Tell me about it.
It's all here. Like, I grew up gay in this town, and it's just.
Was that difficult?
It was very difficult. Like, I'm pretty sure the sign is still up going out.
The white pride sign?
Yep.
Yeah. And so how, were you just racing to get out of here? Like, how do I get out of this place?
Yes.
So do you think YouTubers are being unfair about this town, calling it the most racist town, or you think they were basically accurate?
I think they're still very accurate.
You think those are very, very accurate? So if you ask other people though, like I've seen other YouTube videos where they interviewed townsfolk and the townsfolk said, no, we are not racist. So you think they're just kind of trying to gloss over the town's dark history, or what?
I think they're trying to gloss over the dark history, and they're doing their very southern thing of we're gonna say one thing to your face and do one thing behind it.
Behind your back. Now, are there not many black people living here though, correct?
I don't think there are. I've seen a couple since I've been in school here, but I haven't seen a whole lot.
No, in your class, is there anyone else who is either black or Hispanic or gay or anybody else who's a little different?
Some more gay kids in my class, and there are some Hispanics.
And do you think they feel comfortable in this town, or they would like to get out?
I know that one of them I carpool with, and we can't get out of town fast enough.
Can't get out of town fast enough. Noticed here on the edge of the square, there's a barber shop with both U.S. and Confederate flags. I could actually use a haircut too, but the damn place is closed. But you don't see that in most towns, do you? Barber shop with a Confederate flag. All right, Noah, here's what I wanted to ask you. So what is it like to live like in Harrison? I mean, do you like it here? First of all, let me show your shirt. Everyone wants to be Trump, it says. Wait, what's it say on the bottom? Until it's time to do Trump stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people on YouTube have given this place a bad name about the racism stuff, and I just
Yeah.
wonder, do you think that that is fair or unfair?
I feel it's unfair because, I mean, who they're referring to, he lives in, what's it called?
Oh, Zinc?
Yeah, Zinc.
He lives just outside Zinc?
Yeah, I mean, it's not in Harrison. It's
Right.
just outside of Harrison, but, I mean,
You grew up here. Did it seem like a racist town to you?
not really.
Not really?
No.
No more so than anywhere else?
No. I see a lot worse anywhere else I go.
Really?
Yeah.
Like where, for example?
Branson, Louisville. What's the other one?
Now, where you grew up in the school that you went to and stuff like that, was it it's mostly white, but were there some black people around and
yeah.
such? And did they feel comfortable, you think, or did
yeah.
so they actually liked it here?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
They were the most popular kids.
The most popular kids in town were black?
Yes.
And you grew Okay, so you've been here for a while. And so you don't think it's a racist town either?
No, I don't think. I mean, there are some racist people, but it's more of like just a cliquey town.
It's kind of a cliquey town, so people will talk bad behind your back and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but they're
to anyone.
But what about, like, I met another guy who said he was gay, and he said that he suffered real bad growing up here as a gay guy because he said they really made fun of him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you think there is types of bigotry, like against gays and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So against gays, yes, but you think blacks are actually some of the more popular kids?
Yeah.
Right. So you think the young people here are not racist, maybe the old ones?
Possibly.
Do you think there's more bigotry with the old folks, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. There is some racist history though too from the past though,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
As well, like, in the old days things certainly were racist here,
Oh, yeah.
correct?
I mean, from what I've heard, this used to be a sundown town.
Right. Yes, it was. And like the barber shop downtown has a Confederate flag out front. And I know some people, obviously some black people are not too comfortable with stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they actually work at the Trump store in Branson. So tell me, what is that like working at the Trump store?
We get a
Put
lot of
this up a
different
little.
types of people.
And so tell me about that. Tell me about your customers. What do you have in the Trump store? Just tons of Trump merch?
Yeah, we sell shirts, hoodies, hats. What else?
And who?
Every once in a while, we'll get people that'll come in and they'll cuss us out.
Oh, really? What do they say?
The other day I had some elderly lady come in and preach to me about how Trump's the Antichrist.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you say?
And just let them talk.
You just let them talk?
Yeah.
But some people, you do get some cranks who want to come in and just yell and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Anybody ever curse you guys?
Oh yeah.
Like, what do they say?
Just telling us that we need to be educated and that we're effing stupid. Just real hateful.
Oh, wow. 2 miles away from the Christian Revival Center, which is Tom Robb's, the Klan church. And it's turned into a gravel road now. And man, we are out in the deep countryside. And there's a few ramshackle houses around here and there, like this one. I think I found the road leading up to this Klan compound, guys. It's called Lead Hill Road. And as you can tell, man, this is backwoods Arkansas. Kyle, what is it like living on the road with this place? Do a lot of people come to just look at it, or is it famous?
It stays busy. No, it's not really. It's not during the holidays. It stays busy.
When you say it stays busy, what does that mean?
The road stays hot. There's a lot of traffic.
Really? Like, what are people going up there for? For Klan meetings and stuff, or
Just to see it.
just to see it?
Yeah.
Do they let people in? Like, are you allowed to look at it?
Yeah.
So I would be allowed to tour the place.
Yeah.
Is it open, or like will there be security, or
There ain't no security there.
there's no security?
No security.
I mean, is it open? The building? You walk in. Can you look at the church, or how does it work?
Tom Robb, he's the one that runs it. He lives right before it. You stop and visit him. He'll take you.
Actually, go to Tom's house, and you said he's actually a nice guy.
Yeah.
I could knock on his door, and he'll show me the church.
Yeah.
And when you say he's a nice guy, are you a member of his church, or
No. Ain't nobody down here a member of it.
nobody who lives here is actually a member of his church?
No.
So where do his members come from?
They come from Tennessee, Oklahoma.
So
Louisiana.
so those Klansmen come from all over just to meet him and to like pay respect, or for what purpose?
Just to be a member. I mean, I'm not really sure what goes on there. Like I said, I've never been up there.
Now, how'd you meet him?
I mean, he's lived here all my life. He's just a neighbor.
Does he ever stop by just to
No.
have a beer, or?
No. He's a pretty quiet guy.
He's a quiet guy?
Yeah.
I mean, and tell me about him. Like, what sort of fellow is he?
He's not much of the community. He tries to stay away because he don't want to draw the attention to the community.
Right.
Because this is home, you know.
Right.
You know, he tries to keep his business distance from here.
So because that he's located here, some people have labeled Zinc the most racist town in America. Is that unfair, do you think?
That's very unfair because he don't
It
even
is?
live in Zinc.
Well, right, he's in unincorporated Zinc, right?
Yeah, he's not even a member of it.
he's not even part of it. So you think that's not, so you don't think the people in Zinc are actually racist?
I know they're not. Half of them related, and I grew up with all of them.
So you grew up with all these people, and you grew up there, and the people were not racist at all?
No, not a bit.
Oh, I better close my door, sorry.
Matter of fact, I got a granddaughter, she's half black.
Your granddaughter is half black?
Yeah.
So you think the whole thing is a whole media hoax, basically?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Really?
Yes.
That's very interesting.
Yes,
so if I was a black guy, like, would people be nice to me? Would people be welcoming to me?
Yeah.
There'd be no problem.
There'd be no problem.
But when you say Thom Robb is a nice guy, I mean, I don't think too many blacks or whatever would agree with that, though, right?
Well, it's not that he's so much racist. He believes in white staying with white.
Supremacy.
Yeah, and black staying with black.
Well, he believes in white supremacy, that whites are better than other groups, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, that's just small-mindedness is what that is.
Small-mindedness?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Well, ignorance, you would say.
Yeah, ignorance, that's
right?
the word for it, yeah.
Ignorance. But so you're here to defend the community of Zinc and to tell me this is a good community. That's good to hear.
Yes, certainly.
That's very good to hear.
He sticks to his stuff up here, and we stick to our stuff down here.
And there's no problems?
No, it's just a big
and
hoax.
so, but I imagine some people in the town probably would wish that he would move somewhere else, because as long as he's here, he kind of gives the town a bad name, doesn't he?
Well, not really, because like I said, he's not really associated with Zinc.
With it, right.
He's just, like Tom down here across from the fire department, you know, they've made a big joke out of that.
Right.
On YouTube and stuff, and he's not from here.
Okay.
He moved here.
Oh wait, Tom, that's the guy who's been on all the YouTube videos.
Yes.
That like hillbilly guy who was real racist?
Yes. He's
now that guy's probably doing more damage to the reputation of Zinc than Tom Robb.
Yes, he is.
Would you agree?
I agree.
Why does he keep going on YouTube and giving...
Because they come down here to sing and they make a big joke out of it. It's just a big joke.
Well, that guy is racist, though.
That guy is racist, yeah.
Now, what's his story?
I don't know about him.
That guy's name, I'm sorry, what was his name?
Tom Bowie.
That guy's named Tom also?
Yeah.
Where does he live?
He lives, when you get down here where the blue building is at the T,
okay.
He lives directly across.
It seems like a bad idea to knock on the Grand Wizard of the KKK's door, but what the f*** we could try it. I just bumped into, this is the most famous man in Tom Bowie. No way, I just bumped into Tom Bowie, man. Dude, you are the most famous, you are definitely the most famous man.
Let me pull out of the way a little bit.
Yeah.
No.
So, I've seen you on so many interviews on YouTube, and I'm puzzled by the whole thing. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you've been on many, many different videos, right? How many times have you been interviewed?
God, I don't know.
Next to Bill Clinton, would you say you're the most famous man in Arkansas?
Yeah, if you just...
You say, can you come on over, ma'am? I want to meet you too.
If you just...
How many people come and sees him every year?
How many people come and see him?
Right now, this year?
I like your Arkansas shirt.
Thank you. This year, he has 157 people just right now.
How many people would you say from YouTube has come and interview him? Give me a conservative estimate.
About 15.
15 people.
The last couple years.
And some of those videos have millions of views. Yes. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel that your husband is famous? I would say infamous. You said infamous, and you're correct about that. Infamous was correct. How does that make you feel that he's so infamous?
I am proud of him because
You're proud of him?
For what he is trying to do.
What is he trying to do?
He is trying to teach the people not to be so bland about life. To look what really is
That's what he's doing?
To look what is going on really in life.
What is really going on?
I don't know if you know that the Jews runs a lot of things. The Indian people that comes over here, they do not know nothing.
Which Indian people?
From India.
The Indian people don't know anything?
No, nothing but to be honest.
The Indian people are actually probably they probably have the highest IQ of like anybody we got in the whole country.
Really? Look at that. Look at the actual research. If they're so smart, why the hell do they want to get away from India?
Well, it's a poor country.
You put white people on an island with virtually no resources, they'll make a first world nation.
You know, things might be different here in Arkansas, but I live in Florida. You know how many Indian doctors there are in Florida? There's tons of them.
They used to be.
You really think Indians are dumb?
Well, not all of them, but some of them, they ain't even learn how to use a toilet right.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were saying that you think you and your husband are smarter than the people from India, or?
No.
No.
We just want to educate people on a lot of things that's going on out there in the world to be prepared in case we have a crisis.
What kind of crisis?
Any kind of crisis.
I have a theory, by the way. Here's my theory. You tell me if I'm completely wrong. All these people who have interviewed you for YouTube, a lot of people have made a lot of money off those videos because those people have a lot of followers. Some of those videos have millions of views. So they've made a lot of money off of your husband. I don't know if you were aware of that. And so when people click into those videos, what they're looking for is people in other states consider this to be a backwards, hillbilly, redneck, racist state, right?
Yeah.
And so when they click into the video, they're looking for racism. They want to find somebody from Arkansas who confirms their belief that Arkansas is a racist state. And so that's why they're clicking into the damn video, is because they want to say, aha, you see, Arkansas is a racist redneck state. And you are playing right into that. And you're helping those people make money off of that stereotype of Arkansas as a racist town. That's my theory. Am I wrong?
It may not be totally wrong, but it also doesn't take into a lot of things that I tap into.
Like what?
I get a lot of people contact me. They came for the laughs. And then months later, they couldn't get it out of their head that...
You mean they come to your house after they see the video?
He's not wrong. He's right.
You don't believe in the credo, love thy neighbor.
Where's my neighbor? He ain't in Pakistan. He ain't in Kuala Lumpur. That doesn't sound like a neighbor, besides which, any credo...
What about black or gay neighbors? Americans?
Yeah, you here's what that requires. It requires magic, a belief in magic. You step across a magic line called a border. You say these magic words, and suddenly you're transformed into an American.
You're talking about immigrants. I'm talking about Americans. People who were born here.
I agree with the Founding Fathers.
What'd they say?
They wrote the first immigration policy. Free white persons of good moral character as citizens. That says multiple things, including that there were white slaves. Why don't we hear about this in schools?
Tom, one other thing I wanted to ask you about was, a lot of YouTubers have also, the titles a lot of these videos are, most racist town in America, Zinc, whatever. And then as evidence of that, they show you. And some people in Zinc are supposedly not too happy about that because they don't want to be labeled the most racist town in America. And the reason they're labeling that is because of the stuff that you're saying on these YouTube videos. So are people in Zinc getting pissed off at you?
No. Let's don't put it all on him. I've lived here all my life. It was considered racist long time before that.
Right.
And it wasn't because of him.
But he's the one that's on YouTube now.
Because the other ones are too freaking scared to talk.
Which other ones? You mean the KKK?
Thom Robb and them. They're too afraid to open up their mouths and talk about it.
They won't give interviews.
No.
But he will.
I'm not afraid to speak anywhere at any time against any opposing force. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right.
Right now, you can't talk about these issues in this country. And everybody is awakening to the fact that every white country and only white countries are being flooded with hundreds of millions of non-whites. What if I were to flip the script and say there's this race problem, and that this race problem would be solved when every and only black countries were flooded with hundreds of millions of non-blacks to create a blended humanity, and these immigrants were given special rights and privileges? How long would it be before someone figured out I'm not talking about a solution to a race problem?
But see, I'm a little confused because your husband keeps talking about immigrants. But it isn't just immigrants that you don't like, but what about also blacks, gays, people who live here in this country who are
mentally ill? You can chop yourself up. You don't change your biology. Those people have to undergo all sorts of things just to maintain the illusion that there's something. And in a lot of cases, normal people have to foot the bill. What if I decided I was an airplane and everybody else had to pay for the extensive technology to let me fly?
You must spend a lot of time listening to his opinions. Do you still like listening to them after all these years? How many years you married?
3.
Only 3 years? Okay.
But I knew what he was when I married him. And I love what he talks about.
You like his stuff, huh?
Yes.
Before I head out, I just have one more thing that I'm going to tell you that's going to surprise the hell out of you. I'm really into travel. That's the theme of my channel. I've been to 85 countries. Just recently, for the first time, I went with my family to sub-Saharan Africa. For the first time, in June.
Shithole, wasn't it?
It was the best trip of my life. And I will tell you, I don't want to be rude, but the people that I met there were amazing. I met incredible people there. I met a lot of people there, you think it's a shithole, whatever. I met a lot of people there who, to be quite honest, I don't want to be rude, but are a hell of a lot smarter than you are. Okay. And a hell of a lot smarter than you are, and they live in Africa.
Okay.
So I wish, I know you would never do it, I would love to bring you to Africa. Your mind would be absolutely blown. You would be shocked. All of your core beliefs, you'd be questioning them because you think that they would hate you because you're white. They don't. You think that they're ignorant and they're not. You think the place is awful and it isn't. It's amazing.
No.
It would shock you. I know you're not going to agree with me. I'm just telling you, I've been there and you have not.
I know that most of the non-white world does not hate me because I'm white until they come to America, and that's the gig.
And that's what?
The gig. The way to grift the money.
Right.
And every group that comes to America still maintains its racial identity for the most part, but white people aren't allowed that.
All right, guys. I'm going to agree to disagree with you.
That's your opinion.
But you know what?
That is your
You're
opinion.
not the first travel channel through. You're just the first
Oh,
one I talk to.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Peace. Guys, a fucking piece of shit redneck. And I just had to stop him. I saw him. You know what? I'm like, I've seen this guy on so many videos, and he's perpetuating the stereotype of Arkansas being a racist hillbilly town, like I told him. And I don't know. I just had to talk to him. I probably was a little rude there. Maybe I should have been even ruder. But what an ignorant fuck. What an ignorant fuck. Speaking of ignorant fucks, let's go see Tom Robb. It's like a bad idea. I don't know if I should be doing this. What if this guy with a gun? That's his house right over there, man. But he's got a few dogs that came to the gate. And this guy could come out here with a shotgun and blow my that says no trespassing. And I don't know. Let's go over to the church and see if we can find him. So this is it right here. Christian Revival Center. And here's where we're at. 6640 Lead Hill Road. Harrison, Arkansas, it says. Even this is just outside Zinc. It's closer to Zinc, really. But anyways, just met a woman named Rebecca who was parked here, who said she's going to go get someone to tell me about this place. I don't know if that's going to be Tom Robb himself or someone else. But let's see what happens here, folks. But you know what? Honestly, after just talking to that other ignorant neck, I don't know if I want to hear any of their shit, you know? Like, my tolerance for listening to a bunch of racist bullshit is very limited. So I'm not going to give them a platform to just spew a whole bunch of fucking racism on my channel. I'm just not interested in that. So I don't know, maybe let's see if they show us the church. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't really want to listen to a lot of their bullshit. So I kind of am going to have a very short fuse here. So apparently this is Tom Robb, the leader of the KKK right here. He's got the Confederate flag. Hey, Tom. I'm Dave. How are you?
Let me roll this loop so you reach out and shake their hand.
All right.
How you doing?
Thank you, sir. And here we are, guys. We're pulling up into the Christian Identity Center. Tell me what we're viewing here. What are we seeing?
First off, we have two things goes on over here. Okay, one is our church. Okay, and then there's a nice party.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
so
sorry.
people will hear you. Yeah.
I understand. They're entirely separate. They're sort of at the same location, but they're.
This is the Knights party, and that's the church?
No, this is the church. This is the Christian Bible Center. And so I don't know what your focus is on here, but we're all been traveling here up in Arkansas.
Oh, all over the state.
All over the state.
Yeah, and later today I'm actually going to be over at the Return to the Land community. You're familiar with them?
I just know, I've heard about them, but...
Right. And traveling through the Ozarks, I also went to
of
Little
interest
Rock and
because
Plains.
they do have, I guess, trying to accept the community.
Right.
But that's what we've been doing here for years.
Right.
We've been bringing people into the. We just aren't putting out one. We don't have communes, so we've been bringing people moving to the area.
So do you have church services here on Sunday?
Every Sunday. Yes.
Every Sunday?
Yeah.
And are they mostly people from the KKK who come here? Or?
Maybe half.
Half KKK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe half. Maybe not that many.
Maybe not that many. And other people are just townspeople?
Well, they're local people. They're people that share our political views and so on.
Right.
But they're not necessarily members.
Is there like a Klan flag up there? Tell me the flags you've
No,
got.
this is not a Klan church. This is a church.
Okay.
So it's not a Klan church.
It's not a Klan church.
No.
Only half the members are Klan.
Well, it's like going to a First Baptist church, and probably most of them are members of the Republican Party.
Okay.
But it's not a Republican Party church.
So which flags have you got?
Oh, there's a random flags up there. We got American flag.
Different ones?
We got a Scottish flag. We have
Scottish. Interesting. Okay.
We have don't tread on the St. Andrew's cross, what it is actually.
Okay.
And we got the Christian flag, with the flag of Texas. No
And-
special reason why those flags. It's just
And I saw the 10 Commandments are there too, right?
correct. Yeah.
And I know you're in a hurry, so we'll be quick. But the 10 Commandments, is it compatible with being a Klansman, following the 10 Commandments?
Well, absolutely. Why wouldn't
Tell me sweet little lies.
Well, I guess love thy neighbor is not a commandment, but it's the golden rule, right?
Yeah. And
We had now-
so that's
okay.
why I can't understand why people don't love their heritage, don't love their culture. You know, they claim to believe in the commandments, but they don't love the people. They're willing to watch white people being genocide, and they don't care. So I find it very offensive that these people claim to be Christians, yet they can sit and watch the genocide of our people.
Wait, when you say genocide, are you talking about the genocide in Gaza?
No, I'm talking about genocide of white people.
Okay.
Some people call it replacement theory. We're being invaded by aliens to our country. There's anti-white hysteria everywhere. And so I believe we have a commandment to love our people.
Let's walk. You mind? Walk and talk? Commandment to love our people. But you guys do have a problem with blacks, gays, Jews, Muslims, other correct? Or am
They
I
have
wrong?
different
Am I
culture.
confused?
They have a different culture.
All
They
of
have
those
a-
different groups have a different culture?
Pardon?
All of those groups you're saying have a different culture?
Well, absolutely. They're not Christian culture.
Well, if they were born here in America, though, they're Americans, right? We still have a few things in common, don't we?
Well, I suppose a few things in common. You're born in Buffalo, you say?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess you have things in common with people that are Buffalo. What about people in Cincinnati?
What about them? They're
Yeah.
Bengals fans. I don't like them because I'm a Bills fan.
But
Just
yeah.
kidding.
No, I understand.
But
the
Kansas
point-
City and the Chiefs fans are a different story. I legitimately hate those. They're the only people I hate, Tom, are Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Right. Okay.
Other than that, I like blacks, I like Jews.
Yeah.
I have no problem with anybody, unless they got a problem with me.
Yeah.
I don't dislike people based
that
on
white guy,
whatever.
The white guy got attacked by those people in Cincinnati.
Right.
I guess they had a problem with him because he was white, didn't they?
Well, shame on them.
Absolutely.
Shame on them.
So you think he had a right to defend himself?
Who are you talking about?
The white guy that got attacked.
Of
by
course, if somebody
So
attacks
do-
you, you have
do
a
we
right to
think-
defend
do we
yourself.
think as a corporate people have a right to defend yourself?
Let's walk and talk. Show me, because I know you're in a hurry. So I just
But you answer me questions.
no. You're absolutely welcome to
You
answer.
think we as a people have a right to defend ourselves?
I don't know what you mean as we as a people. If someone attacks you, then yes, you can defend yourself.
Okay. So you don't see an anti-white hysteria that being generated throughout the country?
An anti-white hysteria? Not so sure.
Well,
I'm not so sure I follow you
Yeah,
about
I-
what you mean by hysteria. I guess
understand.
it's hard for me to follow what you're.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard for you.
I don't know what you mean by a hysteria,
I
but
understand. It's hard for you.
I don't. If you're asking me, do I feel under attack as a white man in Florida?
I didn't say you.
Oh,
I'm talking about our people.
well, I guess just the issue for me is that outward appearance, like when I think about myself, the least important thing about me is my outward appearance. The important thing about me is the core of me as a human being.
Yeah.
I don't see my skin color as the number one most important thing about. That's just my appearance.
I understand.
My appearance is not the most important thing about me. The important thing about me is my character, my family, how I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. Yeah.
Like that's where I come from.
Those good white
That's how I was
values-
raised.
Those good white carry those same values into Pine Bluff, or carry those same values into inner city Chicago.
Tom,
Name me a white area you're afraid to go to. Name me a white area you're afraid to go to.
I would encourage you, do me a favor. If you're open-minded,
I'm asking you.
if you're an open-minded
name
guy,
me a white area you're afraid to go to.
if you're an open-minded man, you will look at my channel. The last videos are from South Africa. I just came from South Africa. Okay?
Okay.
I went to some of the most dangerous townships of South Africa. So quote unquote dangerous. Do you know the sort of reception that I received there as a white guy? Nothing but hospitality and niceness. I did not get mugged. Didn't have anything bad happen to me. I don't believe that people are evil or bad because of their skin color. That's their appearance. It's the least important thing about them.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know how to answer your
Name
question.
me a white.
I'm not afraid to go anywhere, first of all.
All right, you don't want to answer.
Listen to me. Look at my channel. Do I seem like the kind of guy who's afraid to go somewhere? I just came back from the most dangerous townships of South Africa. As a white man, I went to those places.
Yeah.
Do I seem like the kind of guy who's just scared to go anywhere? I'm not scared to go anywhere.
Then answer my simple question. Name me a non-white community. Name me a white community in America that you'd be afraid to go to.
I'm not afraid to go into any black community, and I don't think you're understanding me. I'm not afraid to go anywhere, white, black, anywhere. I told you, I just came from South Africa. I went to the most dangerous communities in the world.
I understand your.
And I wasn't afraid.
I understand your courage.
It's not courage.
Well, what I understand. I have traveled all across. I've been in every, maybe not as well traveled as you have, but I've been in every state of the union.
Okay.
I've never been mistreated by a black person. I've never been. I've only had kindness that's given to me by non-whites.
Right.
I've never had any issues with them.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that we're not any different people.
Let's see this place. This is the. Tell me what this is. We're going to see now.
Oh, this is our United Party office. This is just the office where they process mail and things, that sort of stuff.
So these are old pictures of Klan rallies and stuff?
Yeah.
Do you guys still have rallies here? You do occasionally?
We haven't had a relative number of years. The internet changed everything.
Right.
So,
Is this your office, like where you work?
well, I don't work here, but this is our office. Yeah.
Okay. Is branding, Zinc and Harrison the most racist town in America. And I'm sure maybe you've seen some of those, maybe you haven't.
Sure, what's a racist?
No, let's not get into all that kind of stuff. Let me finish my question. Let me just finish my question. There's been tons of videos out there saying Zinc is the most racist town in America, Harrison's the most racist town in America, and there's some people who live in Zinc and Harrison who are unhappy about that because they don't want the reputation of the town to be most racist town or whatever.
Why did they move here?
Well, a lot of them were born here in Harrison or Zinc or wherever.
A lot of them, but most haven't. This city has doubled in population.
When you say this city, Harrison or Zinc you're talking about? Okay.
Harrison. When I moved here in 1970, okay, I was already making national news.
Right.
The city had doubled in population since that time.
Okay.
Not because of people having babies, because people have moved here to get away from wherever they were at.
Okay.
Then and many of them have moved here. Then within a few years, they're saying Harrison's a racist town.
Okay.
It's horrible. If they feel that way, why didn't they not move to Pine Bluff?
Okay.
Or North Little Rock?
Well,
Or Camden? Or someplace, El Dorado?
so you don't think you're giving the town a bad name by being located here?
Hardly. Why do you think so many people are moving here?
You think they're moving here because of your presence
No,
here?
not because of me. They moved here because it's a safe white community.
Because it's a safe white community.
Absolutely.
Okay. So recently my wife and I took the 23andMe DNA test. You ever taken that type thing, or Ancestry? There's many different companies that offer those DNA tests. You ever take one of those things?
I have not, no.
So I don't know if you'd be interested in taking one or not, but
No.
I was always told growing up that we were 100% Italian. But anyways, we took this DNA test and it found out, surprise, I'm going to put it on the screen for my video, that I am 3% North African and 0.3% Sub-Saharan African, West African.
Yeah.
And I'm not 0.3%, that's not a hell of a lot. But there was a trace of that there. And I wonder, I'm not saying that you might have a similar ancestry, but I guess it's all possible for all of us who consider ourselves to be white, that we do have some of that type of ancestry. And I guess I would just say that, like, some of us who think we're white have some African ancestry. I mean, you are aware of that, right?
23andMe also did there was a survey taken about 10 years ago, I forget the name of it,
Yeah.
with information supplied by 23andMe of 148,000 self-described white people. People who said, I'm white. Not people who said, I'm white, but I have some this or I have some of that. These are people who said, 148,000 people who said, self-described as being a white. 23andMe had done an investigation in their DNA and said less than 3% of those 148,000 of self-described, and that's a large number,
Yeah.
showed any identifiable traces of non-Aryan blood.
You're a busy guy. If you ever do look at my channel, I would encourage you to do so.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Because I've been to 85 countries. For the first time this year, I went to sub-Saharan Africa. Never been there before. And I went there for the first time with my family in May and June. We traveled to South Africa, also Lesotho and Eswatini, the small little countries in there. And it absolutely blew my mind. I was shocked by many, many different things. First of all, you think maybe as a white person in Africa that people are going to hate you or going to be mean to you. The level of hospitality, I mean, I've never been to a nicer place before in my life where people are kinder to you. I've never been to a more hospitable place. And I was amazed too, like, you know, the culture, the way the people are there, the food, everything. Honestly, it was the best trip I've ever taken in my life. And I know you probably would never go to Africa, but I wish that you might try it. And I'm not saying if you went that you would completely change all of your viewpoints, but I think you would be absolutely shocked and surprised at how nice and how beautiful it is and how nice the people are. I mean, again, I know you won't go, but I wish that you would, because I think you would be really surprised.
But I think I qualified myself a few minutes ago when I said I've traveled every, not as well as you have, but every state in the country, except for Hawaii. And I've never been mistreated by black people.
No, I heard you.
Kindness to me. So I don't have any personal idea that every black person could be mean or like that.
But you're afraid of them. You're saying their neighborhoods are dangerous and stuff.
Well, I'm not saying afraid of them, but yes, black neighborhoods, high crime in all your major cities in this country. All right, so back what I'm getting at. So I don't have any personal deal about, okay, that black person can do me harm or anything like that. What I am saying is we are a different people, a different culture, different background, and therefore we just want to maintain.
We're all God's children. We're all human beings, dude.
You know,
we really are. I mean,
my dog is God's child too, according to the Hindus.
Listen, listen. These things, your appearance is the least important thing about you. What counts is what's in your heart. Okay. But anyways, I thank you, sir. I know you're in a rush. I wish I didn't come, because that just puts me in a bad mood arguing with that dude. I mean, he's the fucking leader of the Klan, right? Of course, you don't expect to agree with him about anything, but it's just frustrating. I don't want to just sit there. I just don't want to sit there and listen to any more of his racist bullshit. And that's it. We're essentially in downtown Zinc, Arkansas right now. And there's an old swinging bridge over here, which is really neat. We're going to take a look at that in a second. More trailers back there behind the garbage dump. Somebody actually living here? Yikes. Man, people have it tough. Nice little basketball hoop here. Nobody around. Where is everybody? So I met the two biggest, most notorious racists in town. And I met one nice guy who was not a racist. See if we can find anybody else. Do I want to walk on this frickin' swinging bridge, man? I don't think so. It's about zinc. Supposedly the population is about 92 people. It's founded in 1904 as a zinc and lead mining town. I think until the Great Depression. I think after the Great Depression, there was a lot less people here, and I think the mines shut down. You just saw that the Klan compound is just outside of town. Let's talk a little bit about Thom Robb, what I found out about him. So I think he lived in LA and also Tucson, Arizona. He relocated to Northwest Arizona in the early 1970s. It says in his bio that he served as a teaching elder of the Harrison Gospel Church for 6 years before being called to be a pastor of a small church in Marshall. We passed through Marshall yesterday. That Christian Revival Center, which we just visited in 1990. And his title is National Director of the Knights Party. It says that he was invited by David Duke to speak at large Klan rallies across the country in the 1980s. That's when he became famous, I guess. And better watch my step as I go across this swinging bridge. I think it's pretty neat, I have to say. It's not going to be too neat if I fall through the thing. But, pretty around here. Long resident of Zinc, or did you grow up here?
No, I've been here about 30 years.
What do you think about the Klan presence just outside of town there? Does it give the place a bad name, or what do you think about them?
Well, I don't know. I really don't have an opinion on it. They don't. We don't ever see them down here, so they don't ever mess with us, our community. So.
Some of these YouTubers have said that have called Zinc and Harrison the most racist town in America because of those Klan people. I mean, do you think that's fair or unfair?
That's not right at all. I mean, we're not racist. I mean, down here, I mean, everybody's the same to us. We don't want no trouble down here.
Yeah. So you are not racist, correct?
No.
And you're not a member of the Klan?
No.
And like there's like 100 people living in Zinc, something like that?
A little over, yeah.
And would you say out of those 100 people, how many of them would you say are Klan members or racist?
None that I know of here.
None whatsoever?
No.
Well, I talked to Tom. He seems like he's kind of racist.
Oh, yeah. However he wants to put it, but that's it.
Is he the only one, though?
There might be one more of these people. Though I've seen the guy on YouTube quite a bit, but.
Well, Tom's on. No, I'm not talking about Tom Robb. I'm talking about the other Tom, Tom Bowie.
Oh yeah,
he's racist.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So those two are racist.
That's about it.
But you thinking that's about it?
Yeah.
So the other 98 people, is there about 100 people or so?
Yeah.
And the other 98 people are just normal, just regular Americans.
Good old people.
And don't hate blacks, don't hate Jews, don't hate anybody because of their color or the way they are and stuff.
No, we're all the same down here.
So those two are kind of giving the town a bad name.
Well, I mean, they give themselves a reputation. I don't want to. Yeah, they kind of hinder our town, but if people actually came and saw what it was about, you know,
it's a pretty little place, isn't it?
It's home.
Do you like? So I'm speaking to a gentleman here who says that this is not a racist town. But as far as good people, I said, so there's just good people living here. And I said, they're not all good people because some of them are. 90% of them are good people. There's a few drug addicts, you said?
Yes.
There's some drug addicts.
And they're everywhere. So, I mean, it's not.
Right. And so, like, people cooking meth and, like, things like that, or have you had problems with that?
Yes.
In what way? Like,
well, I mean, I've had altercations with them, and the cops are down. The sheriff's department's down here all the time.
Are they really?
And
so when you call the police and say, hey, these meth heads are causing trouble, do they at least come out and help you?
Yeah.
They will?
Absolutely.
Well, that's good at
you
least.
See their faces on the sheriff's jail roster frequently.
What kind of trouble do the drug dealers create? Do they try to steal?
Some of them, yeah, they steal.
They steal? So you don't think it's like the racism is a big problem here, other than the two Toms in the area?
I don't.
As far as you're concerned, right?
Tom Bowie is racist.
Well, he was just telling me a whole bunch of racist stuff, but
yeah, well, he has some weird views about things. But he's from Maryland, and he was basically driven out of Maryland. They call it white flight, where the
okay. So that's why he has those viewpoints.
You have a large minority. I don't care whether it's blacks or Hispanics or even whites.
Right.
You have problems. I mean, I've lived in outside of New Orleans and Greenville, Mississippi, and two of the worst towns is Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and Little Rock, Arkansas.
Pine Bluff and Little Rock.
As far as crime and everything,
Okay.
if you look at crime statistics and stuff, and it's usually black on black crime. And I'm not racist either, but I'm just stating facts.
Okay.
But all the crime here are white folks.
Are white folks.
They're not black.
But other than those...
There are no blacks immediately right. There used to be some, and they were very nice people.
Were they?
But
okay.
Most of the crime and the illegal activities are white people.
Are white people here.
So am I racist for saying the white people are causing the crime?
No, absolutely not. But is life good here generally, other than that small problems?
Oh, yeah,
I mean, do you like it here?
It's beautiful. Well, if I didn't like it, I'd move.
You'd move, right?
I've got some very good friends here. They're hardworking ranchers and farmers and stuff, and tradespeople and stuff. There's some very good
folks.
people.
Man, if you stuck with me through this entire episode, thank you so much. I love you guys. This was difficult. This is the probably most difficult vlog I've ever filmed. This was not fun, folks. This was not fun at all. You know, I love traveling. I'm crazy for it. But this was just arguing with these racists, man. It just took so much out of me. I feel like, honestly, I need like a week-long vacation after this. You know, the pubic hair motel... Between the pubic hair motel and arguing with the racist, this was not fun. But it was interesting, and I hope it was for you folks as well. Also, a lot of exciting stuff coming up, guys. In the next vlog, we're gonna be visiting Return to the Land, the purposeful all-white community that does not allow gays, does not allow Jews, does not allow non-whites. You're going to be seeing that in the next vlog. I'll be honest, that was not fun either, but it was extremely interesting. So please subscribe. You're gonna enable the notifications so you know as soon as that's coming out. It will be coming out real soon, I promise. Also got a lot of great content coming from Africa as well and other places around the world, folks. So very much appreciate you. Please, share your opinion down below in the comments. Be nice. I did my best, folks. Yes, there was many things I should have said. There's many things I could have done. There's many things, believe me, I barely slept the next night after this episode because I was thinking, damn, I should have said this, or I should have done that, or should I have spit on them, or what should I have done, I don't know. I'm not perfect, folks. I did my best in the moment, and I hope that you appreciated this vlog. Please share the video. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. Love you guys. Peace. See you in the next adventure.